Hi dear students, I hope you all are fine at your home as usual. Again I am here with you to teach the rest of the chapter. Before starting a new section, let's recall what we had studied in our previous class. Do you remember what we had studied in our previous class? Tell me. Yes, we just start our fourth chapter, production process. In this chapter, we study what is goods, what is service, and what is production, and what is factors of production. Now tell me, what is goods? What is goods? Those things which are visible and tangible and can satisfy human wants are regarded as goods. Those things which are tangible, visible, and can satisfy our wants. That is known as goods. Pen, book, pencil, etc. were the examples of goods. Those things which are visible, tangible, and can satisfy human wants are regarded as goods. Then we studied about service. What is service? The invisible, intangible, but can be experienced. Service are invisible, intangible, but can be experienced. Teaching is such a service. We get service from bank officers, doctors, etc. We use the service of large number of people for the production and distribution of goods. We use the service of large number of people for the production and distribution of goods, like transporters, distributors, etc. So all these people provided service. Services are invisible, intangible, but can be experienced. Invisible, intangible, but can be experienced. Teaching, bank office, then doctors give service. We use the service of large number of people from production and distribution of things that get service. Bank officers, doctors, transporters, distributors all get service. Goods and service we use daily. It will be a long one. Both of the goods and service we use it daily, and it will be a long one. Goods and service we produce to get, we satisfy our wants. Both goods and service are satisfy our wants. In the last class, we just mentioned about goods and service and production. Now tell me, what is production? Production is the process of creating goods and service. Production is the process creating goods and service. Product is the result of production. Product is the result of production. In a paddy production, there are so many stages are involved: harvesting, threshing, manuring, weeding, etc., where the different stages are involved in the paddy production. So the production is completed only with the involvement of many factors. Production is the process can be completed only with the involvement of many factors. Such factors involved in the production are called factors of production. In the last class, we already mentioned about what is production, what is factors of production. The production process can be completed only with the involvement of many factors. Such factors of production involved in the production process can be called factors of production. Production process can be completed only with the involvement of many factors. Such factors involved in the production are called factors of production. In the last class, I just stopped until the factors of production. Do you remember? There are 4 classifications of factors of production. Which are they? Yes, land, labor, capital and organizer. Land, labor, capital and organization. The factors of production can be classified into 4 types: land, labor, capital and organization. In the last class, I just mentioned about land. What is land? Land, the term land is used in broad sense. All natural resources used in the production process implied in the term land. All natural resources used in the production process implied in the term land. All resources earth or regarded as earth, that is known as land. What are the natural resources included in the land? Soil, water, forest, coal, then air. Soil, water, forest, air, coal, etc. were involved in the etc. are the main natural resources involved in the first factor of production. First factor of production, that is land. Land. Okay. All the factors of production get rewards. All the factors of production get rewards. Land as a factor of production get rent as its reward. Land as a factor of production get rent as its reward. Rent as its reward. Next factor of production, that is labor. Labor is an active factor in the production process. Labor is an active factor in the production process. Laborers use their manpower in production process. Labor is an active factor in the production of a product. Laborers use their manpower in the production process. If you visit a coir production unit, we can see the laborers use the manpower it. In your textbook, page number 52, here you can see some pictures that related to coir production unit. Okay? Can you see some pictures here? This is the picture that related to coir production unit. Coir production unit. In some pictures shows that the laborers to make coconut fiber suitable for the coir manufacturing. The laborers to make coconut fiber suitably for coir manufacturing. The second one pictures that related to the laborers to dye suitably. Laborers to dye suitably. Then the laborers, some pictures that related to the laborers operate the machinery. The laborers operate the machinery. Then for produced distribution. Then production product distribution. Then production distribution. Now in this way, in this picture, we can see the physical, mental, intellectual skills of the laborers used here. In this way, the physical, mental, intellectual skills of the laborers used here. These are called reward. These are called reward. We can see to the coir production unit. If you visit a coir production unit, we can see the physical, mental skills of the laborers used here. The use of the skills to produce goods and service, it is called labor. If you visit a coir production unit, we can see the physical, mental skills of the laborers. The use of the skills of the laborers are produce goods and service. That is called labor. That is called labor. The physical, mental, intellectual skills of the labor, that is get reward. It get reward. But at the same time, since family members engaged in household activities, family members engaged in household activities, these household activities do not generate income. These household activities, in our family, we do so many works. These works do not generate income. So it is not a labor. It is not a labor. But in a coir production unit, the people, the laborers, physical, mental and intellectual skills are used. So we get reward. It is a labor. Wage is the reward for labor. Wage is the reward. Wage is the reward of labor. Wage is the reward of labor. Most of the case, wages give in the form of cash. In mostly, the wages are give a cash. In some occasion, wages are given in the form of goods. Wages are given in the form of goods. For example, coconuts are given as a reward for plucking them. Sometimes, most of the times, the wages are given in the form of cash, but in the same time, sometimes the wages are given in the form of goods. Wages are given in the form of goods. Okay, all of you understand? The second section, labor. Labor is an active factor in the production of a product. Laborers use the manpower in the production process. In this coir production unit or any other production unit, we can see physical, mental, intelligent skills of the laborers used here. So, in this labor, we get wage, we get reward. That is wage. That is wage. Sometimes, some occasion, some areas, not in the laborers get not in wage in the form of goods. In the form of goods. Okay, all of you understood? Manpower is used for any labor. Manpower is used for any labor. Manpower is wasted, today will be lost. In all the labors we give manpower. It cannot be saved tomorrow. It wasted tomorrow. Manpower is not wasted. It cannot be saved tomorrow. Manpower enhanced through education or training. Manpower enhanced through education or training. So you understand? So you listen here. Manpower is used any labor. Manpower wasted today will be lost. It cannot be saved tomorrow. Manpower wasted today will be lost. Manpower enhanced through education or training. Next we studied about the third factor of production, that is capital. That is capital. Capital is the essential factor for the production of a product. Capital is the essential factor for the production of a product. It necessitated the establishing of a buying equipments, paying wages to the laborers, buying raw materials for production. Capital is the essential factor for the production of a product, and it is necessitated for establishing a factory, buying equipments, paying wages to the laborers for production. Capital is essential for the production of a product and for providing basic facilities for the same. It is necessary for establishing a factory and buying equipments, paying wages to the laborers, etc. Okay? What is capital? What is capital? What is capital? Tangible and visible man-made things are used in production are known as capital. Tangible and visible man-made things are used in production are considered as capital. Tangible and visible man-made things are used in production are called capital. Computers, vehicles, machines, which can be also considered as capital. Computers, vehicles, machines which can be used in production are also considered capital. All of you understand? All of you listening here? What is capital? Tangible, visible and man-made things are used in production are considered as capital. Computers, vehicles, machines which can be used in production are also considered capital. Okay. Capital is an essential factor for the production of a product and for providing basic facilities for the same. It is necessary for establishing a factory, buying equipments, paying wages to the laborers, buying raw materials for the production. What is capital? What is capital? Yes, tangible and visible man-made things are used in production of a product are known as capital. Tangible and visible man-made things are used in production are known as capital. And also computers, vehicles, machines which can be used in production are also considered as capital. Okay, all of you listen, all of you understand? Okay, next we studied there are some features of capital. There are some features of capital. What are the major features of capital? What are the major features of capital? Capital help the other factors of production. Features. Capital helps other factors of production. There are some features of capital. The first one is capital helps the other factors of production. Capital helps the other factors of production. The second one is the capital enhance the skills of the laborers. Capital enhance the skills of the laborers. Then third one is capital is mobility. Capital is mobility. First one is capital helps other factors of production. Then the capital enhance the skills of the laborers. Third one, capital has mobility. Okay, we just studied about what is capital. The capital is visible, tangible, man-made things are used in production are known as capital, and it is computers, vehicles, machines are also in production, used in production are also considered as capital. There are some features of capital, that is capital helps other factors of production, capital enhance the skills of the laborers, capital has mobility. Okay, what is the reward of capital? What is the reward of capital? Yes, profit is the reward of, interest is the reward of capital. Like other factors of production, interest, capital also get reward. Interest is the reward of capital. Interest is the reward of capital. Okay. Today we discuss about the land, labor, capital. We already mentioned about three factors of production. Land get rent, labor get wage, and capital get interest. Capital get interest. Like other factors of production, capital also get a reward, that is interest. Okay, all of you understood? Okay, now we discuss about the last factor of production, that is organization. That is organization. Organization. The organization implies the term land, labor and capital. Organization implies the term land, labor, capital. That is, it is other factors of production like land, it is the combination of land, labor and capital. Land, labor and capital. It is the organization implies the various factors of production like land, labor and capital. The person who coordinates is called organizer or entrepreneur. The person who coordinates is called organizer or entrepreneur. Okay, in your textbook, page number 54, here you can see a chart, a small chart. I just draw a chart for you. page number 54. Here you can see a small draw a picture that related to organization, land, labor and capital. Okay, it is a small, in this picture we can understand that the important factors of production, that is land, labor, capital. This combination of these three important factors of production, we get organization, implies the organization implies the various factors of production. Through the organization we get production, and product is the result of production. Product is the result of production. So in this chart you analyze that organization play a very vital role in production process. Organization play a major role in the production process. The land, labor, capital, this is the three important factors of production. It is the combination of organization. Through the organization we get production, and product is the result of a production. Okay. Profit is the reward for production. Profit is the reward for the organization. Profit is the reward. Profit is the reward for the organization. Like other factors of production, profit is the reward for the organization. Okay. Okay. Today we mention about land, labor, capital and organization. Land is a reward is rent. Labor is the reward is wage. Then capital is the reward is interest, and organization is reward is profit. Okay. The coordinated functioning of the factor of production leads to the production, which is an economic activity and result in its production. To satisfy human wants, products are essential. This makes production a continuous process. So production is a continuous process. Through three important factor of production join the organization implies the term organization. Production is a continuous, essential. The production to satisfy human wants, so it is an essential factor. So it is production is making a continuous process. The coordinated functioning of a factor of production leads to production, which is an economic activity and results in production. To satisfy human wants, products are essential. This makes products a continuous process. Okay, today we discuss 4 factors of production. The first one, land. Land implies all natural resources. It gets rent as its reward. Then labor. Labor is an active factor in the production of a product. Laborers use the manpower in production process. Labor get wage is the reward. Then next, capital. Capital is essential factor of production, and by providing basic facilities for the same, capital is interest is the reward. Then last one, organization. Organization implies the term. The various organization implies the various factors of production like land, labor and capital. Land, labor and capital. Okay. It is very vital role in the production of a production process, because the 3 factors jointly combine to form organization. Through the organization we get production. Product is the result of a production process. We already studied that to satisfy human wants, products are essential. It makes production a continuous process. Production is a continuous process. Next we studied about the last section of the chapter to our 4th chapter, that is circular flow of economic activities. Circular flow economic activities. I just show a chart for you. All of you look at this chart. In your textbook, page number 55, here you can see draw a production, factors of production, circular flow of an economic activity. So all of you take your textbook and open the page number 55. These pictures are related to production unit, household unit. Production unit produce goods and services. Household unit consumes them. Production unit produce goods and services, and household unit consumes them. And we have to see that the products are consumed to satisfy human wants. Products are consumed to satisfy human wants. Production unit produce goods and service, and consume units price of goods and service consumes them. Products are consumed to satisfy our wants. In this picture we related that there are some points writing down, that is the household unit supplies that the land, labor and capital and organization to the production unit. The household unit supplies the land, labor, factors of production. The household unit supplies factors of production. Which are the factors of production? Yes, land, labor, capital and organization. The household unit supplies the land, labor, capital to the production unit. Then second one, the household unit is given rent, wage and interest. The factors of production get rewards. We already studied that. The factors of production get rewards. Land has get rent, labor has get wage, capital has get interest and organization has get profit. The household units gives rent. Factors of production get rent. The household units is given rent, wage, interest, profit, etc. as a reward by the production unit. Household unit supplies land, labor, capital to the production unit, and also household unit give rent, wage, interest, profit, etc. to the production unit. Then next, the household unit, the production unit, you just look at it here. The production unit supplies goods and services to the goods and services. Production unit produce goods and services. Production unit produce goods and services to where? Yes, household unit. In exchange for the goods and services received, the household unit pays price to the production unit. Household unit, the production unit reward, that is the household unit, in exchange for the goods and service we get price for the goods and service. In exchange for the goods and service received, household unit pay price to the production unit. All of you understood the chart? Okay, this is a draw and that shows the circular flow of economic activity. The first one is household unit supplies factors of production to the production unit. Household unit gives rent, factors of production get rewards to the production unit. Then production unit supplies goods and services to the household unit. It exchanges the price for goods and services. Okay. Human wants are many. When we satisfy one wants, another emerge. With the change in wants, goods and services also change correspondingly, and they need to be produced. Hence, this is a process is continuous. So, this process is continuous because human wants are many. There are so many wants of peoples. When we satisfy one wants, another wants are emerged. With the change of one want, goods and services also change. So correspondingly, they need to be produced. This process is a continuous. So this circle is a continuous process. This circle is a continuous process. Okay. Today we discuss about the factors of each factors of production, land, labor, capital and organizations. Detailed explanation I already give that. And in the last section of the class, then the circular flow of a economic activity, because our wants are different type of wants. Human wants are many, so we satisfy each and every wants. So the productions are also needed to be produced. So it is the process of the economic activities are continuous. Okay. Our fourth chapter is finished here. In the next class, we started our next section of the chapter. Okay? So, all of you write in your notebook the 4 detailed description about the factors of production, and the last section, that is the circular flow. All of you draw a circular flow of an economic activity and mark the points that are related to the 4 points. Okay? Okay? All of you understood? Okay? Today our class is finished. Thank you.